Hey there, Coach G. Today is another metabolic conditioning workout. What that means is that we're going to do some compound movements. We're going to get our heart going. We're going to work in some compound movements. So we're going to get strong, flexible, and work on our cardio all at the same time. Today's workout is in circuit mode, which means that we're going to go through all of the exercises in order, take a short break, and then go back to our circuit. We're going to do 3 rounds today. So you're going to need I've got a light to moderate set of dumbbells here. I've also got a broomstick. I'm going to show you, it's actually a dowel, but you can use a broomstick. I'm going to show you a variation if you're kind of just past body weight, but you're not really sure you want to add weights yet. I've got a variation to show you that may just work for you. And we're going to go through a variety of these exercises. So get your mat, your towel, your water, and I'll meet you back here in a minute. Okay, we're going to get going in 10 seconds. This is a 20-minute workout. I am showing you the first variation. We're going into an overhead march. So if you're not quite ready for a dumbbell, arms are up and big knee drive. We're going for 40 seconds here. So I want you to find a pace that you can comfortably maintain that entire time. Think about driving your knees up, making sure that your pelvis is tucked in and that you've pulled your belly button in a little. That's going to help to engage your core and give you a nice posture. Just think about reaching up to the ceiling. And down. All right, we got 20 seconds to reset here. I'm just going to put this off to the side. We're going into a wide to narrow squat. Just going to do a quick demo for you. So you can come wide squat, back, narrow squat, wide squat, narrow squat. So if you're ready, here we go. 40 seconds. Wide, narrow, wide. There you go. Find your rhythm. By changing up our stance, we're activating different glute muscles. And we want an all-around nice strong glute. So we want to activate all of our glute muscles. 5 seconds here. And rest. All right. This one, again, I'm going to use the broomstick. We're going to do a forward lunge to an overhead press. Ready? Here we go. Drop, back, overhead press. Drop, back, overhead press. Drop, back, overhead press. Drop, back, overhead press. Other side. Drop, back, overhead press. There you go. The first round's always about figuring out your rhythm. And we're done. All right. Again, now this one, if you're still at body weight, don't have a weight at all. Actually, I'll do it without the weight this time. We'll add the weight next time. Doing a lateral lunge, easy for me to say. Here we go. Lateral lunge. Then we're going to do a row. Lateral lunge, pull. Lateral lunge, pull. Lateral lunge. There you go. And switch. Couple more. And down. All right, we're going into a reverse lunge to curl. I'm going to grab my broomstick again. Again, first round, if you're just trying to get the movements, just do your body weight. We're going in 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So reverse lunge, back up, curl. Form is always, whoops, what you want to focus on. So in the curl, my elbows are tucked. And switching sides. And maybe you go, wow, this is too easy. Well, trust me, the next round, we're going to add some weights. And down. All right. And the last one is our gorilla rows. Now, you could use a band. I'm actually going to grab a band for this one. Don't have a band? Don't worry about it. I'm getting into my bent over row position. And I'm going. One side, other side. My neck is neutral. I found a spot on the floor to focus on. I'm trying to put my hand in my pocket, keeping my pelvis tucked in so that my back is not swaying or arching. Five more seconds here. And stop. Okay, you got a minute here. Whew. Got my heart rate up. I'm feeling warmed up, lubricated. And I grab a glass of water. And in 45 seconds, we're going to do it all over. This time, I am going to do it with our weights. But again, one of my favorite sayings that my clients always laugh at is, meet your body where it's at, right? Focus on what you can do today. Tomorrow may seem a little easier. And once it really consistently becomes easy, then you know that's the time to challenge yourself, right? Because if we don't challenge ourselves, nothing's going to change, right? If we go, oh, I've been doing this workout for 10 years, but I'm not seeing results. That's why. So in 10 seconds, we're moving back into our overhead march. I'm just going to use one dumbbell. I'm nice and tall, and here I go. Now, in a MetCon, we're trying to get into that close to 65 to 75%, definitely 65 to 75% of our max heart rate. I've talked about that before. To get a general idea of what your heart rate should be, you take the number 220 and you minus your age, and then multiply the percentage of work that you want to do. And that'll give you a good cue. There's definitely more advanced ways of figuring it out when you work with your trainer. Moving my arms overhead and adding that weight increases my heart rate, makes me work a little bit harder. All right, wide to narrow squat. I'm going to stay body weight. If you're feeling that it's not working enough, then you can certainly add a dumbbell even right here. All right, here we go. Narrow. Be really intentional in your movements. Think about each squat, dropping back like you're sitting in a chair. Is my weight in my heels? Are my knees slightly tracking out and not caving in? A couple more. And we're done. Okay. Whew. Forward lunge to overhead press. All right, this is where my coordination screws up a little. See if you guys can stay on top of it. All right, I'm gonna keep my weights up here so I know what I'm supposed to be doing with my hands. And I'm ready to start. Here we go. Forward lunge, overhead press. Now, you can alternate legs, Or do 20 seconds all on one side, which gives you a bit more fatigue factor. And I'm going to switch here. And a couple more. And down. Oh, I slowed down in that last one. That's your body giving you a little bit of feedback. Still at a good heart rate. I'm going to try and see if I can keep that pace going through the next one. All right, we're going into our lateral lunge to one arm upright row. Ready? Here we go. So going down, pulling up. Down, pulling up. Switching arms. And we want to move in as many different planes of motion as we can as well. All right, moving into our reverse lunge to curl. This workout moves fast. Here we go. Going in 5 seconds. Ready? Here we go. And we're on. So reverse lunge, curl. Keeping those elbows pinned to your sides. Focus, on bringing your biceps into the movement. Switching legs. Again, if you're having trouble like that with balance, like I was, you can take your stance a bit wider. That'll help you. Here we go. And last one. Good job. All right, one more exercise in this round. Moving into gorilla rows. Oh, I'm kicking my mat everywhere. We're killing it today, people. All right, knees are soft, hinging back. And we're going now, up. Nice and strong in that movement. Whew, 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 whew. I don't expect you to do that, but that's a good reminder to focus on your breathing. Keep that pelvis tucked under. Don't let that back sway. 10 more seconds. Three, two, one. Weights down. You got a minute. All right, grab a drink of water. Whew. How's your heart rate doing? Lots of things can impact your heart rate. And that's why it's important that you work at your pace and wherever you are in your journey. You know, I was getting over a cold. I'm finding my respiration's still a bit high. And I had to work a little harder. That's okay. Maybe I didn't sleep well last night. That's going to impact it too, right? So focus on that. Before we start this next round, make sure that if you put your dumbbells down like that, like me, that you're going to move them to the side so you don't trip. We're going into our overhead march. This is our last round. This one's a quick one today. Get that arm in position, up overhead, nice and strong. Here we go. You can get your heart rate working without doing super high impact exercises. Anytime that your arms especially are over your head, your heart has to work harder. And anytime you're adding more muscle groups and doing a compound exercise, you have to work harder. And down. All right, wide narrow squat. I'm gonna challenge myself a bit more. Whew. Got a little glistening going on here. How about you? All right, I'm gonna hold the weight. That adds one more element to me. So we'll see how my coordination is. I'm just gonna keep it propped right here to add a little more resistance. And I'm gonna start with my wide squat. Over my narrow. Oh, no, this is my narrow. And that's my wide. In my brain, it makes sense. All right, we're almost done. Woo. Moving into that forward lunge to overhead press. Grabbing my second dumbbell. You grab your broomstick. Sounds kind of funny to say. Moving into our compound move. Ready? Here we go. Drop. Up. Drop. Up. Ideally, you want to get your knee to at least 90 so that your shin is parallel to the floor. But again, depends on where you're at. Woo. And I'm going on the other side. All right, I slowed down a little there. I can feel my heart rate spiking a bit. So you adjust where you need to. All right, lat run. Oh, reverse. Wait a minute. What did I do here? Yeah, lat lunge to row. Here we go. Row. I do write these things down so I remember. Just gotta look at the paper. All right, here we go. You may find that there's a difference from side to side too. Just one of the reasons we're doing it's a one-sided or unilateral movement. Okay. Whew. Talking while exercising will also increase your respiration rate. So you can see I'm definitely at a 6, moving to a 7. All right, reverse lunge to curl, 2 exercises to go. Here we go. Drop, up, curl. One more. Switch sides. Whew. All right, curler rows. How's your heart rate? Keep a check on it. Dimension towards 75 here. Last push. Roll those shoulders back and down. Soft knees. Hinge forward. You have 40 seconds of work. That's it. Let's go. Trying to put that hand in your pocket. Keeping that pelvis tucked under. Ten more. All right. Oh, good work. Okay. Take a second, catch your breath. Where's your heart rate? Big breath in, come here. Come on. Hold at the top. Exhale. One more. Hold at the top. Last time. Ground your feet. Close your eyes. Big breath in. Hold at the top. And you did it. Great work today. That one's going to challenge you. But you got this. Every day, it's like building a staircase, building a tower. And we don't want that tower to be a house of cards. So we have a plan to push ourselves incrementally. Workouts don't get easier. You get stronger. So well done today. Congratulations, and I'll see you at the next workout.